Okay, so this week's theme is still fall. I'm not week. What am I talking about? This month's theme is still fall. And I'm not good at thinking on my feet, but for some reason I keep not planning things. So this week I'm gonna talk about some TV shows that just premiered this fall or have come back for the fall. Most of the ones that I'm going to mention feature people of color in prominent roles because that is what fuels my will to live. So let's just get right into it. Let's talk about some of the shows that have a little more seasons, so that if you're like a binge watcher like me, you can just sit down and watch every single episode, like one or more seasons. The first one that comes to mind is probably Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's like, I know Andy Samberg is the lead, but in my mind it's an ensemble cast. The representation in the cast is incredible. They have two Latina detectives who do not conform to Latina stereotypes. And then they have two black men that also defy stereotypes. One is a family man, the other is gay, but also stoic, like a stoic gay black man. That, you don't see that ever on TV. They're usually like, obviously flamboyant and just like crazy and sassy. But Captain Holt is neither of those things. He's just gay. I don't know why more people aren't talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine because it's so good and it's funny. It's just great. And it's on its third season right now. The third season just premiered. So you will have like 2 whole seasons to catch up on before you get to season 3. Okay, so yeah. Moving on. Let's see. Oh, Blackish obviously is a really good one too. Like, I don't really have to say much about that. It's about a black family struggling with like modern day issues. The one thing I don't like about Blackish is that the protagonist and also the father, the like man of the house, is kind of an idiot. He just overreacts a lot and he is not good with money and he's just a mess. I think I don't like him because I see too much of myself in him. And I'm just like, yikes, 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 no, gotta get out of here, gotta go, gotta blast, I can't. On the same tone of like family, Fresh Off the Boat is very similar to Blackish in the respect that it's a family of a minority? A family of color? Fresh Off the Boat is really good. It's kind of like a memoir TV show. It's about Eddie Huang, I think. Why? I just came up with this off of the top of my head. I should have really thought about this. Yes. But Eddie Huang, and he's a restaurateur, chef, food personality, writer, and attorney. But yeah, he wrote a memoir called Fresh Off the Boat, and then they turned it into a TV show. So it's kind of about immigrants in America, because his parents are so, like, his dad is trying to assimilate, but his mom is like, no, 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 no. This is how we are doing things. It's never gonna stop. And they address, you know, very, like, poignant issues that I faced growing up. If you were the child of an immigrant, you will know this struggle of bringing lunch to school and people being like, oh my god, ew, what is that? It's hard. It is so hard being the child of an immigrant and like wanting to be cool and American and being torn between that and your culture. So I love Fresh Off the Boat because it addresses that. Even if you're not of Asian descent, you will find something to relate it to. It's just really cute and quirky and the kids are adorable. Next, I got The Mindy Project for you guys. This is, gosh, it actually really irks me how many people don't know what The Mindy Project is. Okay, it's based off of, no it's not. Oh my god. I need to go back to bed, TBH. The Mindy Project is written and created by Mindy Kaling, who's also a writer and star of The Office. She wrote so many good episodes of The Office, including Hot Girl, and I think the Diwali episode too. But yeah, it's about this hot, sexy doctor who is like obsessed with romantic comedies and has this kind of like skewed look on how like romance and relationships are supposed to work because she watched so many romantic comedies when she was a kid. And it's kind of her trying to balance like work, because she's an OBGYN. She's trying to balance work and her love life. And I love it. It's going on its 5th season right now. The 5th season just came out. I mean, the season premiere, season 5 premiere, God, can I talk. The lead character is Indian. She dates a lot of white guys though, and she's not in tune with her culture at all. There's like an entire episode where she tries dating this Indian guy and he's like, "You're kind of a coconut," and she's like, "Is it because I'm covered in tiny hairs and I fall off of trees? I resent that, sir." And then he's like, "No, it's because you're brown on the outside but white on the inside." And she's like, "What?" And it is true. There are episodes that address that whole thing because she's also the child of immigrants and she's kind of spoiled and crazy. I still like that show though. It's still really good. It talks about relationships in a funny way. It had a lot of turbulence, but I still support the show because I love Mindy Kaling and I love what she's doing. It is so hard to be a funny woman in Hollywood, especially a funny woman who's not like a size 0. It's really hard. So if you're looking for a funny woman who is not a size 0, but you don't want to settle for Lena Dunham because she is the worst, Mindy Kaling is the way to go, without a doubt. Please love Mindy Kaling. Please love her. Please support her. Moving on. This goes without saying. How to Get Away with Murder is good. It's crazy, but it's good. Everyone has killed someone, I think. It's really good though. If you haven't watched How to Get Away with Murder, watch it. That's all I have to say, because it's really good. Alfie Enoch is bae. Aisha Naomi King is bae. That's how you say her name, right? I don't know. Viola Davis is bae. Let's move on to some of the shows that are just now premiering, that you can watch like every week and stuff like that. Pitch, This Is Us, and Timeless. Pitch is obviously the best option of the 3 that I just mentioned because it focuses on a black woman who's trying to make a name for herself in a white male-dominated profession. Actually, a lot of Afro-Latinos that play baseball. A male-dominated profession. I've only watched the first episode, but I loved it. Even if I didn't like it, I would still watch it to support it. This Is Us is really good too. It focuses on 3 different people whose birthdays are on the same day and they're the same age. I don't want to give anything away because the plot twist at the end of the pilot is... it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Please watch This Is Us. Please watch This Is Us. And then Timeless is really good too. Timeless is about this guy who like steals this time machine and goes back in time to change events in the past. And it's like, it's 2 white people and then a black guy. A black guy. And the first time they go back in time is to stop the Hindenburg. To stop something happening with the Hindenburg. The Hindenburg is this like... If you don't know what the Hindenburg is, I don't know how to explain it, because I'm just like a history nerd anyway, so I just automatically know. I'm like, oh, okay, the Hindenburg. But the Hindenburg was this... It wasn't like a plane, it was an airship. It was basically like a hot air balloon type thing, and it exploded and killed a few people. So they go back in time to make sure the timeline stays the same, and if the timeline is altered, it could change so many different things in the future and the present. I love time travel, as confusing as it is, and the fact that they have a black guy. I don't like the way they go about the black guy because they go back to like 1937, and he's like, I don't want to be here. I don't feel comfortable here. And the white people are just like, oh okay, yeah, let's go find this evil guy. And it's like, no. Okay. Last but not least at all, it's not least at all because I love Donald Glover and everything that he stands for and everything that he does. Not everything that he stands for. Wait. Not everything that he stands for, because some things that he does or says, I'm like, ooh. His new show Atlanta is it's good. It's gritty and it follows, you know, what it's really like to live in an urban city and be a black person in an urban city. It's really good, obviously. That's the only thing that I have a problem with. It's very, very, not dark, it's just real. And I'm like, yikes. Shows that I haven't gotten around to watching, but I've heard are really good that need to be supported anyway. The Get Down. Y'all better watch The Get Down. Y'all better binge watch The Get Down, because just watch it. Just watch it. I think I'm honestly about to get a Netflix account so that I can watch The Get Down and Luke Cage, because they need to be supported. But yeah, that's all of the TV shows that I have to discuss with you guys today. Hopefully I'll find some more, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm constantly looking for shows with people of color that I can openly support and just pay homage to. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next from me, because I'm running out of ideas and I'm stressed out about it. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye!